Hello and welcome. My name's Toni, and I'm here with the Everyday Counts program. Thank you so much for joining me. We have an hour together for guided meditation. So welcome. There's no wrong way to do guided meditation. At times, your awareness will drift away from my voice and the guidance. And when you find that that's happened, when you feel ready, gently drift your awareness back to my words or the sound of my voice. This is a natural thing to happen. So no judgment. Being gentle with yourself and simply allowing everything to unfold naturally, easily, and effortlessly. There's nothing you have to do. And an allowing instead of a forcing will help this become easier and easier. So settling yourself in to the most comfortable place for you in this moment. Seated, reclined, or even lying down in bed, whatever feels best for you. And then taking some moments to settle in and settle down, making small or big adjustments so everything feels perfect for you. And once you've settled in, if you would like to, go ahead and let your gaze settle lower or allow your eyelids to gently close. And if it feels good to you, start to take a few deeper, slower breaths in and out. Starting to allow the energy of the day or night to rest. And as you let your breath come back to a natural, easy breath, notice the different surfaces that are supporting you. You may detect different textures or even temperatures. Invite your body to soften and deepen into that support, bit by bit, in your own time and way. You can use the exhales to allow yourself to rest 1% more. checking in with yourself and noticing simply how you're doing in this moment. And we do this to acknowledge what is present, not needing it to be changed, figured out, or different. So noticing how you feel in this moment. You might notice echoes of situations, thoughts, or even conversations you had in the last little while. Acknowledging their presence in your awareness, in your thoughts, and the impact all that has on your emotions. And allowing whatever arises to simply be there. And trying not to push it away or want it to be different. You might notice the thinking mind zooming off in this direction or another. The thinking mind always likes to be busy and in movement. And that's okay. That's the nature of it. But we also have an observing mind. A mind that watches the thinking mind, or an awareness that watches the thinking mind. The thinking mind is concerned about an event, either in the past or the present, trying to anticipate something or chewing over something that already happened. The observing mind, or the awareness, is watching, noticing, my thinking mind is thinking about the future, or my thinking mind is worrying about what happened yesterday. Allow the thinking mind to do its work. Stepping back and being in the seat of the awareness or the observer. And of course, we get hooked into a story that arises or a circumstance. That's natural. We're obviously concerned about things and people in our life. But just for this hour, when you notice yourself drawn into the thinking mind, take a slow breath in and out, and then observe that, witness it. You can even say to yourself simply, silently inside your head, there's my thinking mind, concerned about tomorrow. Or there's my thinking mind, worrying about that conversation I had earlier with such and such. And we start to notice the difference between our awareness and the busy mind that keeps us occupied. The mind is not our enemy. The thinking mind is a wonderful thing. When you notice the thinking mind drifting in one direction or another, as is its nature, you can even take a breath of gratitude for the thinking mind. Thank you for being concerned about that conversation earlier. Thank you for helping me anticipate what may be coming tomorrow. It's often considered something that we should try and avoid or get rid of. However, the thinking mind is an aspect of self which is vital. So a little bit of gratitude and observing, noticing can do wonders for making friends with the thinking mind instead of thinking it's any kind of enemy. Embrace what is. Not needing to change it. Not needing it to be any different than it is. And as you settle in deeper now, noticing your awareness more and drifting further away from the thinking mind, simply observing, noticing how busy it is on your behalf. Bring into your awareness something that you are very grateful for. Maybe a person, an experience, a place, or a thing. Just allowing something that you are very grateful for to arise in your awareness and hold it in your awareness as best as you can. The sense of it. And allow that experience of gratitude to well up from within. You might even notice a location in your body that the emotion of gratitude rises up from. Allow that sense of gratitude to swell within you. And spread throughout your whole body and being. Amplify the feeling of gratitude if you can, as if you could turn it up. You can even turn the corners of your lips up into a soft inner smile. Feel it within you and allow it to grow. Allowing that sense of gratitude and love to increase. And let it settle in to your being, so you can come back to that awareness of gratitude whenever you should wish to. Starting to observe how your body moves as your breath comes in and out. That beautiful harmony of the body and the breath dancing together. The gentle rising and expanding with the inhale, and the softening and letting go of the exhale. If it feels comfortable in your body, drawing the lips softly together, starting to breathe in and out through the nose, if you're not already. And if this doesn't suit you, then simply an easy, soft breath. Watching the breath and the body move with each other. Allowing the inhales to get a little deeper, and allow the exhales to find themselves a little longer, a little deeper in, a little longer out. Simply inviting the breath to get deeper and longer, but no forcing. There's no wrong way to do this. This is your breath in your own way. Allowing the breath to start to smooth out from the bottom of the inhale all the way to the top, and from the top of the exhale all the way down to the bottom, smoothing and steadying the breath as best as you can. You may notice with a curiosity how some areas of the breath are smoother than others. Steadying that breath coming in and out as best as you can. Allowing it to be just so. Noticing the rhythm of the breath as it comes in and out, your rhythm. You may notice where the breath feels most present for you in your body. And it may be as simple as around your nostrils where it comes in and out. Or it may be a different place altogether where the breath feels most present for you. Take a moment and notice. Be curious. It doesn't have to make sense. Just be aware, watching and observing the breath as it comes and goes. You may notice the sound of your breath as it comes in and out. You may even notice the difference between the inhale sound and the soft exhale sound, or it may feel the same to you. Allow your awareness to rest on the breath as best as you can, noticing and observing that thinking mind whenever it arises, which may be often, allowing it to do its thing. And when you feel like it and when it feels right for you, to guide your awareness back to the aspects of your breath. You may notice the temperature of the air as it comes in through your nostrils, and the difference in temperature on the exhale. You may notice it feels a little cooler on the inhale and a little warmer after being in your body on the exhale. You may notice something different. Stay observing. It doesn't need to be figured out. We're just observing and noticing. You may get so quiet in your awareness that you can even notice your heart beating underneath the sound of your breath coming in and out. You may even sense your heart beating, feeling it in your body. And you may not. Be curious. Absolutely no judgment. If judgment arises when you notice it, as earlier, you can label it as, there's my thinking mind, judging my breath, or judging my experience. Knowing that this moment is just what it is. There's no wrong way to experience this moment. It's simply a moment in time. Allow your awareness to observe your whole body, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet and the tips of your fingers and thumbs. Notice if there's any tightness and tension that's present. There may be particular areas that are louder than others. Observe the thinking mind, bringing stories up. Again, you may wish to say to yourself, there's my thinking mind, thinking about that injury I had years ago. Putting that together with the sensation in my left shoulder, and so forth. Simply observing, noticing all the sensations in your body. That means also noticing the quiet sensations. The sensations that maybe haven't arisen in your awareness. The sensation of the support underneath you, putting pressure on your body. The easy places that are comfortable. Places that feel relaxed, observing it all as a whole, learning to notice everything, not just the challenges or the places that we're very familiar with. Allow your bones to sink a little deeper into that support as if they got a little heavier. You may notice as you do that, the pockets of tightness and tension can start to soften in some areas, allowing your bones to rest deeply. Allowing your joints to feel a little softer. Noticing and easing through your joints, maybe starting with your jaw, parting your back teeth, allowing the tongue to rest softly. And then allowing that softness to ripple down through your body, finding more spaciousness through your joints, inviting that to happen effortlessly and easily. You may notice as you do that just how much control you have over releasing tension and tightness in your body. Taking your awareness to the different joints through your arms and legs, hands and feet, and down through your torso and pelvis. Inviting in spaciousness and noticing, observing, watching your body start to unwind bit by bit. Once that feels complete, starting to invite tension and tightness to dissolve through and around your inner organs. Imagining, sensing, and feeling your whole inner torso starting to release. Release in places maybe moments ago you weren't even aware of held tightness or tension. And now, inviting your muscles to loosen and lengthen, releasing any holding, paying particular attention to the muscles of your face. The area of your neck, shoulders and upper back. Through the mid-ribs and belly. The lower back. And around your hips, allowing the muscles to unwind. And allow that softness to ripple through your whole body, your arms to the tips of your fingers and thumbs, and your legs to the tips of your toes. Watching that unwinding, noticing just how much you're willing to invite yourself to let go. With curiosity, you may notice areas that you're still holding tension and tightness. With curiosity, no judgment, just observing. You may also notice how after simply a moment, tension draws back into an area you've just released. Know that that's perfectly natural. Habitual areas of tension. When you notice, simply do your best to allow that area to soften again as best as you can. Feeling that deep support underneath you as you are being fully held and supported. Notice if you feel safe enough to let tension start to unravel. And notice if keeping hold of some tightness and tension in different areas makes you feel better. No judgment, simply curious, observing, witnessing. And with every moment that passes, you can allow your body to unwind even more, bit by bit, moment by moment, everything's starting to soften. You might even notice how good this feels to allow yourself to start to let go. You might even notice how much more relaxed you are now than moments ago. Always aware when the mind drifts away, when you notice, stating to yourself silently, "Thank you, thinking mind, for worrying about blank, or being concerned about this or that." The thinking mind is there to take care of you. And then when you're ready, coming back to your experience of deep rest, allowing yourself deep rest. And as you rest deeply, with every word that I speak, allowing that deep rest to feel even more profound, to allow yourself to rest more fully as every moment passes. Imagine, sense, or feel as best as you can. Find yourself on a mountainside, in the forest, your mountainside, your forest, on a path. Imagine, sense, and feel yourself on that path, on the mountainside, in the forest. Allow yourself to be there now. And it is the perfect day to be there. And as you get your bearings, surrounded by tall pine trees, where you can smell the scent in the air, And it feels so wonderful to be there in the forest, on the path. Noticing the path through the trees in front of you, and effortlessly start to move forward on the path, allowing yourself to absorb the good feelings about being out in nature. And as you move along the path, your body feels more at ease than it's been in a long time. And as you move along the path on this perfect day, notice the richness of the textures and colors around you. Everything seems so rich and full. And this overwhelming sense of gratitude fills your whole being. The sunshine dappling your skin through the trees overhead. And looking up every now and again, glimpsing the blue sky in between the trees. And it fills your heart up to be there in this moment. Noticing a soft, gentle breeze against your skin as you move forward. Delighting in the odd call of birds here and there, and the skittering of squirrels and other animals. And every moment you're here in the forest, the better you feel. And unwinding, starting to soften and relax within you. As you feel fully present in the forest as you move forward. And up ahead you notice a small clearing overlooking a viewpoint. And as you get closer, the feeling in the air starts to change. It starts to feel like this place is a sacred place. And your pace slows. And before you move forward into the clearing, you notice a big flat rock at the edge of the viewpoint. And the rock is bathed in full sunlight from overhead. And when you start to move ahead into that clearing, the air does change subtly. And everything feels a little more still. As if there's a different kind of energy there in the clearing. Moving towards the rock and noticing a valley unfolding down below. And you get a desire to settle down onto that rock. And it's the perfect shape to support you fully. And you know that when you rest on the rock, you can allow yourself to rest even more deeply than before. So go ahead now and settle yourself onto that rock, facing the view. And notice just how good that feels to settle down. Allowing the warmth of the rock from the sun to seep into your body. Allowing you to relax even more in the sunshine as it spreads on your face, absorbing the light. And from this spot, you can look down through the deep valley ahead, and you can see it all laid out in front of you. It looks so tiny down there. And there's a river moving below through the center of the valley. And even though it's far, far below you, you can hear it even from where you rest. And the sound of the river soothes you. And you notice a gentle shush of the wind as it pushes through the valley and the forest around you. It's almost like it's speaking to you. And you can feel that gentle breeze washing over your skin, allowing your eyes to rest closed as you listen to the sound of the wind and feel it running over your skin and absorbing the warmth of the sun. And it feels like the most perfect moment in the world. And you notice a gentle smile on your face. And how good it feels simply to be alive in this moment, amongst the trees and the sunshine, and the rock and the birds. And it feels like you belong there in that moment, in complete harmony with all that is around you. Absorbing everything, the smells and the sounds and the temperature and the breeze, and that sense of deep calm within your heart. Your whole being settles. And within this moment in the forest, way above the valley and the river, surrounded by trees and bathed in sunlight and warmth, watch and witness everything in this moment. Drink it all in, experience by experience, allowing all of your senses to open and blossom. Enjoy every part of it. And as you bathe in that awareness, notice it all. Observe every part. Rest here for as long as you like. And if you wish to rest longer, allow my words to simply drift over your awareness. If you wish to finish your practice, bringing your awareness back to that beautiful, full support underneath and around your body as you're resting in this moment, noticing the space or room around you without needing to look. Starting to notice your whole body from the crown of your head to the tip of your toes and fingertips, resting. The gentle ebb and flow of your breath and body and breath in harmony with each other. Starting to invite just a little deeper breath in and allowing the exhale to be a soft, gentle sigh. Drawing into your awareness that person, experience, place, or thing that allowed you to tap into the sense of gratitude. Or maybe another person, experience, place, or thing arises. Allow that sense of gratitude to well up within you, feeling it and letting it grow. Inviting that gratitude and love to increase into your whole being, your whole being. Allow it to spread wider and bigger. And as it grows, you may even notice a gentle smile resting on your face as that sense of gratitude swells. To finish your practice, you're welcome to stay just as you are or guide your hands to a gesture of closure. Maybe hands over the heart or simply a thumb gently to first finger or anything else that makes sense to you. And when you're ready, take a breath in. Exhale, lower the chin softly towards the chest. And take a moment here to observe. Notice the thinking mind and a sense of gratitude and for all that it does. And chewing over the past for us, considering and anticipating the future, but then resting in the awareness of the observing mind, or simply your awareness. A big breath in. Exhale it out. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.